My name is Hafiz Oyetoro. This is Mid Morning Show. Keep watching Mid Morning Show.
Of course, you have to keep watching the Mid Morning Show. A very beautiful morning to you. You're welcome to yet another exciting episode of the Mid Morning Show. My name is Pelumi Asende, and it's the 12th day in the month of June, year 2026. We're celebrating the Democracy Day. But before that, I need to reveal the second person. I'm not alone, okay?
As always.
I never walk solo.
Are you Liverpool fan?
No, not really. Red Devils, yeah.
Great. Okay.
Manchester United.
All right. Good morning, and thank you for joining us on the program. Mid Morning Show right here on BCOS Television. I am Ido Shekoni. On Mid Morning Show, of course, the focus is always all that has to do with socio-economic life, lifestyle, depending on the day, though.
Exactly.
And
even
Mondays,
relationship,
Wednesdays,
love.
and Fridays. Yes, today is Friday, and thank God it's Friday.
Thank God it's Friday.
And it's also Democracy Day, like you rightly
Exactly.
said. So, happy Democracy Day, Nigeria. How do you feel about today?
Well, all I'll just say is God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria, because I have a lot bottled in that I really have to say. Like, I woke up this morning and I was looking at the definition of democracy. You know, it's government of the people, by the people,
And
for the people. But it's as though that's not the case. Like, it's like the people are not really involved in governance in Nigeria. But in all, I would say that God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
So push this all to Oprah.
Exactly.
Okay. We look at the Nigeria we have for what it can become and not what it is right now.
Right now, exactly.
Okay. So it's a beautiful morning, and today we have a wonderful guest on the show. We're going to be x-raying what he does, and I was looking through the,
profile.
And I just like it. This is a whole lot in one.
Exactly.
I can imagine as an OAP what exactly your life is like. And then you're a public speaker, and then you join that to being an entrepreneur, and then being
A designer.
That's a whole lot rolled into one.
I know, right?
Yeah, an interesting life that must be.
Truly.
And we can't wait to delve into that. We'll unveil our guest pretty soon. But before we do that and go to our conversation for today, let's take a look at this feature. Colorful wedding dress. Please stay tuned.
Ever since Queen Victoria wore a white lace dress and veil on her wedding day in 1840, white has been the traditional choice for brides the world over. But it's by no means the only option. White will forever be classic and beautiful, but there's something undeniable about the appeal of an expected hue in a sea of ivory. Not every bride wants to wear white on her wedding day. If you are one of them, then get rid of any distractions, because we've got a bumper inspiration for you today. We bring you colorful wedding dresses that prove that you don't have to wear white.
Boy, you know, say you did blow my mind. And you know, say I love you so kind. Toba, so we taking my bye, hello. I am ready, boy. I am ready, boy. So he got on one knee and he put a ring in it. Oh, I'm calling mom today. It's a happy holiday. And it's ready, lati bye, hello. I am ready, boy. I am ready, boy. If you love me today, I go love you forever. You and
show you the world. Baby, Jack, let's go. Hold my hand. Baby, Jack, let's go. I promise to take care of you. Alare de yo, come on. Come on. Alare de yo. Olólùfẹ́ kan mi, ìfẹ́ mi sí ẹ kì í ṣe tán. Bó bá ròkun, bó bá rọ̀ ṣàlàyé o, ṣé máa bá ẹ lọ, máa bá ẹ lọ. Olólùfẹ́ my darling, ìfẹ́ mi sí ẹ kì í ṣe tán. Bó bá ròkun, bó bá rọ̀ ṣàlàyé o, máa bá ẹ lọ.
If you love me today, I go love you forever. You and me together, baby. Remember, if you love me today, I go love you forever. You and me together, baby. Remember, if you love me today, last night, you and me together, baby. Remember, if you love me today, if you love me last night, you and me today, baby. Remember, if you love me today, I go love you last night, you and me today, if you love me, remember, if you love me today, I go love you last night, you and me together, baby. Remember, if you love me, I go stay forever.
Yes, I can, and I'll prefer pink. Yeah, like baby pink or red. But then it's just for your own personal. What you like? To me, I love doing something differently. I can't say because everybody is putting on white, so I have to put on white. I almost started putting on the white. It's not the Bible to put on white at first. Someone started it, so me, if I just decide that, okay, I want to wear even black wedding gown. No, anyway, I can't wear black though. But I want to wear just red, pink. It's just for my own personal convictions, what I like. I just like it.
I've done it in yellow, I've done it in sky blue, and cream color as well. I think it's really nice. It's a very nice trend. I've not done red or black though, but if that's your color, I don't think it's wrong. There's nothing wrong about it. It's colors. White is just like tradition. It's not like kids. You have to do it. It's not like it's compulsory. You can just go for your best color. It's your day, your special day. So I think you just go for your own best color and that's it. It's very, very sustainable.
No, I can't wear red. I can put on other colors, but I can't put on red.
The color doesn't really matter. The occasion really matters. You can use Ankara, you can use, as far as the occasion it will be holding. That's all that matters.
It's my favorite color and I prefer wearing it. Green is my color. I can wear it for my wedding gown. I prefer it to any other color.
I can wear yellow, I cannot wear red.
No, I can't. To me, white sounds like purity on wedding day.
Take that.
You can't allow your wife to wear red wedding.
At all.
Why?
Because I've not seen anybody wearing red wedding gown.
What if she decides to wear it?
I don't think I could take that. Because my command is our own command too.
Red on my wedding day, it's not possible now.
Pink and yellow.
No, she cannot wear that.
Because it's what everybody knows now. So you can't just choose from your own side. That's it. So we do from where people do. So we take from their style. If you are taking another step, it means you are going gaga.
For my life, I never see any wedding gown with color yellow or color pink. So the regular color is white. So I will not allow that. I prefer the white wedding gown.
Color your wedding dress with shades of blush pink, mint green, and so on, and move for a totally fresh and romantic look. Non-traditional is the new traditional.
That Okay, welcome back. It's still the mid-morning show right here on BCOS television. A beautiful feature there, colorful wedding dresses. They say variety is the spice of life. It's the spice of life. But I think when it comes to color in Africa, it's not. A lot of people have different reasons why they love one color and stay away from another. Sometimes it's actually superstition. Sometimes it's religious orientation. Some believe you wear red. A genio. So,
that's danger.
So that guy saying, okay, she can't wear it. She can wear any other color. But I keep wondering, whose day is it? Can't she? I mean, why should I dictate what she's going to wear?
Exactly. And the funniest part, being a girl child, while you're growing up, you definitely look at yourself and say, this is what I want to wear on my wedding day. And then you meet another man, he's telling you, no, you cannot
wear that. But seriously, something just popped up in my mind. What's so wrong with a guy wearing colorful stuff?
They now wear it though.
They do?
Yeah, actually.
Not
did you
everybody.
see MVCA 2026? Like colorful, it was really colorful, I must say. Like men are now doing well in the fashion world.
Led the way. So they were breaking the whole should I say...
The cycle?
Yeah, they were breaking the cycle because I remember there used to be a time when I said, okay, I want to wear this shirt. And the ladies around me would go like,
pink
no,
shirt,
that's too bright. I'm like, okay, it's too bright. I love the color. That's ladies' color. I'm like, who gave the ladies this color?
We're evolving. But I know our guest is going to talk more on that.
Sure.
Is someone who... that's his profession.
It's a sales.
So yes, we have a guest with us already. We have Oladayo Amuso. He's a So Now. That's his nickname, So Now. He's an entrepreneur, a designer, a public speaker, and as well an on-air personality. Good morning.
Good morning.
What should we call you? Oladayo or So Now?
Anyone.
Again, I feel like we should start with the So Now.
Yeah.
So now. It gives you the impression of, okay, get it done.
Yeah.
Fast.
It's
a lot of clients would like you.
Oh, well.
But I'm sure maybe we would have disappointed some. Because sometimes, designers, they tend to say, come on this particular day. And then you call them, they say, oh, don't pick that person's call.
Our story in Nigeria.
He's not ready.
Okay.
Yeah, so, let me just talk about So Now.
Okay.
Right? The mystery behind it is just that, you could interpret it in different ways. So now could mean get it ASAP. So now can mean don't procrastinate if you want to. So think about it now and just bring it up. So it is don't procrastinate.
Okay,
but then it could evolve.
I see what you did there. I see what you did.
It could evolve. It could evolve later into get it on the run and all of that. So it's like that.
Okay.
So what is the idea, like the notion behind that So Now?
Starting off, I started up in school, and before it got to So Now, it was So on Wheels. Okay, so I was just having this notion, like, okay, why can't we have someone, it's a big picture anyways, and I don't know, maybe if I say it now, someone might be out there looking at it like, is it possible? So I was just thinking in school, like, okay, can't we have a situation whereby I have a party this morning and I can reach out to a company that maybe they just gave me the party dress yesterday night, and I feel like maybe the fabric yesterday night, I can still make it. So let me call a company to come with a truck powered by maybe solar, come to the front of my house. I climb the truck, fully factory-fitted AC, give me newspaper, I'm sipping a coffee, and it's getting
achievable. It's actually achievable, I guess.
It's
but
sewing.
not in Nigeria.
I know.
I'm not pessimistic now.
No, I'm not.
So
but that's a fact.
I'm sipping a coffee and a cup of coffee, and I'm on newspaper, and there are machines, iron everything inside, and they're getting it done for me. When they are done, I do the fittings, and I walk in, and at a price, quote and unquote. So that's not gonna be cheap, anyways.
I mean, this is a wonder. So on Wheels before So Now. Who's giving these nicknames?
Can I call them nicknames? I was just looking for something different from all these Adeshola Fashion Couture, those names, all this Nigeria
brand.
Yeah, it's a name from my brand. It's a name from my brand. It's So Now, fashion designer. So I was looking for a 24th century name that when you think about it, when you talk about it, when you say it, I don't need to say Omoluluwa, beauty and fashion couture, fashion designer, something that can
it's
Nike, something like
just rolls off the tongue.
So that was what brought it up, and later I was like, So on Wheels, really? We are not sewing on wheels yet, so let's just come to it.
So you said you started while you're in school. That was uni,
started
right?
in school.
So what prompted you? Like, what was the reason for starting it at first? Like, for saying, let me venture into being a designer. Some would say that it was passion. Some would say that, okay, I really needed the funds. And then, so what was it for you?
Well, starting off in school, we have always been a public speaker, you know, motivational speaker, you know, as people would say. But then mine was not really motivation. It was the public speaking, because I don't cram quotes and all of that. I just use my lab experiences
to perspire.
Do you understand? So I was always going from schools to schools, Akungbawe, you, Lautech, and all that, talking to people. In Nigeria, you want, begins with you, all this kind of thing and all of that. So when we attend those conferences, then they used to talk to us, the positive change you want to achieve starts with you and all of that. So I'm like, okay, let's do something. Okay, so I've been looking around and I see that people, when they make dresses, they complain about designers. This thing, I've given my clothes, I end up leaving the clothes with the designer. 6 months, 1 year, I didn't get it. The detailing is not enough, and all of that, and all of that. I'm like, okay, let me step in here. So it was not easy anyways. So I felt, okay, let me make a change in this department. I didn't even think it was going to be my main thing I'll be doing, right? Because I studied geography. And it's not adding up.
There's no correlation.
So that was what made me, I just started, I was thinking it was something I was going to just do and just by the way, but then later, it is what it is.
So you started learning how to be a designer while you were in uni, right?
I didn't even learn it while in school. Okay. I ran it for like 10 months without knowing nothing about fashion designing.
Wow.
And it's funny.
How did that happen?
Exactly.
Okay, so people, most of the guys that worked with me then, they didn't have idea that I didn't know nothing about fashion. So I just came up with the idea, and there's this WhatsApp group that they used to do in school, like SUG WhatsApp groups for information dissemination in school. Okay. Like if you're going to do something tomorrow, you have, you know, WhatsApp used to have 256 people in the group. So like you have 1, 2, 3, 4 different WhatsApps. So they added me to like 3 or 4. I mean, I was not always following with the news. I know that I was going to hear it from someone. So I just felt like, let me make use of this thing. Okay, so I just entered one of the groups and I typed, Nigeria's first and fastest online tailoring outfit is in need of student tailors.
What school is that?
At the Federal University of Education, Ondo. So I sent it out, and you know there's some people in WhatsApp groups, their work is, they don't know the content. They just want to help you to share messages. All these send to 7 people, blah, 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 all these kind of messages. So people started picking it from one group to another, they started sending it. Before I knew it, people started calling me, look, please, I want to come for interview. I'm like, I don't know anything about fashion. People want to come for interview. Really? They want to make extra bucks in school and all that. So I reached out to one of my friends that has shops, or let me say office in school. Guy, I want to use your place to do interview tomorrow. He said, no problem, take my table, take my chair. So one of my guys in the department is a fashion designer. His dad and mom are also fashion designers. So I felt like, guy, you're going to be my manager. Sit down beside me because I don't know what to ask. You know, so we're sitting together and it was like, okay, yeah, so what's your name? How long have you been sewing? That one no concern me. Where I'm going is, do you have a machine? You know, because I was thinking of, I don't have money. My pocket money as at that time was 2,500 naira for 2 weeks. I can never call for any other fund aside that. You know, it wasn't like I had enough. So I was thinking, okay, how will we get machine? You know, so out of the people that we interviewed like 13 or 15 persons. And like 6 or 7 of them said they had machines. And is your machine on campus? Yeah, this is my house. Okay, no problem. So we ticked out, we didn't even bother about their professionalism, maybe they were good.
Well or not.
Just, we needed machines. And so after the whole thing, we put the call through to them. Okay, yeah, you know what? Why not, we are thinking of something. And we're like, wow, what? Okay, what if you bring your machines to campus and we help you bring it? And in between lectures, instead of you going home to go and sew, maybe you have a lecture from 10 to 12 and another one 4 to 6. Instead of you going home, don't you think it would be nice if you saw on campus and you go back to classrooms?
Innovation.
I'm like, it's a nice idea. Okay, don't worry. You want to move it? Don't worry, we'll help you move it. 300 naira bike. We brought them to campus. So we had like 4 or 5 machines there on ground for people to make. So, and the space that I was using was those of my friends, one of our big ones. He was a photographer in school then, in school. So he had a space he wanted to use for his training, for photography training, but he didn't have enough funds to do that at that time. So it was just a big hall, almost as big as half of this place.
Wow.
So I was like, okay, you know what? I'll go and buy all this cartoon cotton. I'll demarcate it, I bought a table, and we started working behind the curtain. Let me say behind the scene. So behind the curtain, and that was how it started. So getting our first customers were like, is it possible? They want to deliver in 48 hours? Is it possible? Is it possible? So we started with all this Ankara, departmental, this thing. My grandpa died, we picked Ankara. So they brought it. I'm like, they delivered though. And to think that some people even called me because of my presence on social media then, I was always doing public speaking. So I have a lot of people coming up under me, like looking up to me. Yeah, I want to be like you, I want to speak like you. So I had this engagement on social media then. So it helped me push the brand. So when I was putting on social media, some people called me, hello, do you know this thing you want to do is not possible? I'm like, I'm not even asking for support from you. Why are you trying to?
The naysayers.
That's Nigeria for you, you know. I'm not asking you for nothing, but then you are here trying to discourage me about what I want to do.
It's not just Nigeria. I think it's everywhere.
Everywhere. If you just, okay, you're not trying to support, but you want to talk me down on it. So, but that fooled me. One time I fell down. Later, I'm like, no. So many nights you go home, there's nothing to eat from morning to night. You know, I got home one day and my roommate, I think his ex, we just changed our apartment to another place. So we met his ex, one of his exes, in that house. So it was easier for him if he doesn't have food. You can just go to the back and enter the girl's place and eat. So me, I did not have that opportunity. So sometimes, what night, I got home around 11 p.m. and I've not taken anything. I felt like my throat was gummy. So I just saw the pure water sachet. He has drank the water. I had to just put something, let it just go. But then on campus, so now. I'm like, hey, you know, people. I started the business. I'm not even making any money from it. Let's say because I didn't know nothing about it. I couldn't sew. So I'll contract the work out to fashion designers. Let's say I got the outfit 1.5. The designers will say they will collect 1.2. Okay, I have 300. When they are sewing, they say, the needle broke. I'll carry it back to the school gate, 100 naira. Oh my God. 100 naira back, I'll buy needle 100 naira.
Profit.
Money is gone. And they say, this one trend. I still go. So I might end up using 1.8 to service the work of 1.5. Wow. But I wanted the name to just be in people's head. But mind you, people were bringing support letter. They want to do one DJ, can you come on campus?
Should support them. Yeah.
When they said I needed support. So it was just all I like. So I ran it for like 10 months. And so when my guys are not, because me, I started in my final year, like 6 months to the end of my thing. So most of my guys working then were students. So me, when they go to classes, I will lock the door behind me. I'll try to pedal. It is going back. You know, because I didn't know, but I didn't want them to know that I didn't know. So fabric getting then, so they used to talk about fabric. I don't know much about fabric. So when they talk about fabric, I want polished material. They used to draw. I'll pick it. Polished material draws. If they ask me about the polished material later, like later in the day, I'll give them more. I'll just, put English and everything. I'm like, you know much. So when I used to get fabric, then I'll go to the market, and because of the way I'm a very friendly person. So the largest merchant of fabric in Ondo town, as at that time, became my friend. He doesn't want me to go. Anytime I come, he wants to show me here. He wants to. That guy could speak up to 7 or 8 languages. Wow. So if you are Igbo, you are Hausa, you are all this dialect kind of thing. So use it to attract people. So he was teaching me about the fabric. So when I come back, I'm not the same person that went to the market. So make people believe that, I've brought up knowledge.
Everything you've explained takes a lot of grit and passion.
Yeah.
So you could have chosen just about anything. Why fashion?
Well, I just felt, I would have said, I was just stuck, I don't want to, because this thing that we used to say when we were doing public speaking was like, once you start it, you see it to the finish. Don't do things halfway. So I started, I'm like, what did I get myself into? But then I'm like, I cannot go back.
Okay.
And to even think that my parents didn't even support me doing things like that, that's another story. Because I later went to go and learn fashion in Lagos. And my dad was like, did you ask for money I did not give you? Why would you go and learn fashion? Because the fashion designing then was nothing really to write home about. The people tailor. Around, like tailor, yeah? It was not really something to write home about. Maybe they have a tier it's also kind of card. I don't know. So like, I don't want my son to end up like that. So he didn't want me to do it. I didn't blame him for that. So I went like a prodigal, and I just traveled to Lagos afterwards. After like 10 months, the person that owned the space said he wanted to use the space. And most of the guys working for me, they finished their school too. I'm like, oh, right time to leave. Yeah, so I left for Lagos, and I learned for 2 months before service letter came.
So was 2 months enough to get trained? to be
Well,
a
I didn't learn
fashion
everything. I
Was
learned
just the
shirt
basic,
making, packet
okay.
shirt, all these
Oh.
packed shirt. I can make packet shirt, office shirts, tie and everything. So very nice one. So I went to my brother in Lagos, and he said, there's a brother in our church, like a pastor, he's an Hausa man, but he has spent some time in Lagos that he sews really neatly. So that if I can train from him, and the guy trained me free of charge.
Great.
Wow.
Okay, this conversation still has a long way to go. We're going to take a break right now. When we return, the conversation continues. Don't go anywhere. It's the Mid-Morning Show.
The home is under attack, but not for long, because Hypo is here. Dirty floors and surfaces.
Not on our watch.
Dirty and stains, no fit do us shakara. We got the remedy, original palasa. Hypo, go hypo.
Germs always find a way back.
No greed. Protect every day with Hypo.
Hypo, go hypo.
It's good to have you back. It's still the Mid-Morning Show right here in the Friday edition. And we have with us Oladayo Amusan, Mr. So Now.
Okay, you already established, you were telling us that story of the person you met that trained you for free. Okay, so you trained for how many months?
I trained for 2 months, and service...
Again?
No.
The first time?
The first time. I just trained for 2 months, and then I didn't have money because there was no support from home. They didn't want me to learn that thing. So instead of me buying all these interfaces, all this state, I used to go into clothes. I was using paper to like the cuffs of clothes and all of that. I was using paper to learn and all of that. So then I thought about it. How was I going to make money? So I went online. I'll pick a picture, maybe an Agbada picture. I posted on Jimmy and Conga like that. I think it was Conga. So I posted there, and I put price because at that time people that buy clothes and things online, they feel like it should be more expensive than what you buy on ground. So we had the opportunity to like put more price. Well, I would have done for 8,000 and I complete Agbada in Ondo. So I put 20,000 and they were like, oh, it's cheap. Oh my God. So I posted it online, and when people order, those platforms has bigger audience already. So when I post, when people order, I call one of my friends in Ondo, buy fabric, do this design, do this size, we send it to Lagos. I was not familiar with Lagos. I've never been to Lagos. So if I want to go and pick it up tomorrow, I will ask my brother, I will write it inside book from here to Ojota, from Ojota to Kiriko. I light and cross the road. So I'll go and pick it up. I'm going to deliver myself. I was supposed to be delivering through the platform, like this to their office that they deliver. But because I could not even meet up with the time, they sell things that already, I was supposed to drop it in their office.
Exactly.
Normally, before I put it on the platform. Well, there was no way I was going to do it. I was learning and all of that, so I would take permission from my boss, quickly run. So at the end of the day, I was able to gather like 40,000. From the small money that I was getting. So that was why I used to get my first ever machine.
Wow.
All the head and the leg and everything. It was 37,000. So I used 3,000 and the remaining 3,000 to transfer myself to Undo, back to go and do my clearance or service here and all of that. So that machine, I said, let me dismantle. I packed it and I took it. I served in Zamfara State. So I took it to Zamfara. I'm a Christian, so I found myself in NCCF, and I'm a worker. So I was doing training, the only shirt that I know how to sew, the only shirt that I learned in Lagos. I was training people in the family house.
Wow.
So people like, you're the best designer. I'm like, you don't know nothing. So afterwards, then people started bringing native, like trads. And I didn't have idea of trad. I only learned shirt with my boss there. So I felt like, God. I would even tell them, I don't know how to sew native. They would say, you don't want to sew it for you that you sew shirts very... you believed in me more than myself? Okay, let's try it. So I'll lock my door behind me, and I'll go and check the native that those my first designers in school. Most of the clothes, when they see me wear those clothes, they're like, you made this. I couldn't tell them that I didn't make them. So I'll now open. If I mail the tie, it's 24 I sort there. The head half here, half here, half here, half here. That's plus 2. That's 26. Okay, how do I divide 13? So that's how I started. I'll turn it inside. I'll be following it all the way. So I was doing it. If I want to achieve something 100%, if I achieve like 60%, they will still encourage me, wow, this is beautiful. I'm like, You don't even know what I want to achieve. You don't know. So he encouraged me to like continue, and I was sewing for them in family house and everything. Everybody during the service year till we're done with service, and I had to just come back. Now I'm confident a little bit more, than I left home.
Wow.
So when I came back, I couldn't even go. My dad was like, come on, because my dad sells house paint.
Oh, okay.
So it was like, you should come home. I'm the last one of my family, last one of 4. Like, you should come home and sell paint.
Last ones are, most of the time, they are rebels.
It used to feel like that. Because when I was in 200 level, I wanted to start the first online paint industry in Nigeria.
Wow.
Because I was familiar with online. I learned all this WordPress, website designing then. So the guy was there, like, let me do something online. I just knew that I wanted to do something online. So my dad said, no, you're not going to face your studies. So that's why he didn't allow me to start in 200 level. So that was when I started in the final year. I didn't tell him until I was about to finish. So I started 6 months to the end of this thing. So how did I tell him? I didn't tell him directly that, Dad, I started something. I said, okay, you know what? I wanted to do my project. And my money is like 45,000, but then you need to just send me like 20,000. He said, how did you get? Because he knew the pocket money was sending 2.5 in 2 weeks. How did you get the remaining? I started the business like 6 months ago. So that was how he just said, okay. So it was just a grudgingly acceptable thing and all of that. So when I come back, I didn't go home. I already contacted a friend of mine in Ibadan. He stays around the KS Motel, around that garden. Like, okay, guy, I did come with this. You can come and stay in my place now. So I brought my machine. I first dropped it in Ibadan.
Wow.
I want to go and see my parents. Back in
so
I'm from.
See the machine.
Hi, I'm from Modakeke.
Okay.
So I said, okay, let me drop all my loads and everything. Just go and see my daddy. Like, my daddy, I have come, I have served. You wanted me to serve? Let me give you this certificate. Before I came back. So I left home, like he said, did you come? And I said, no. I want to pursue this fashion thing because my eyes were beginning to open then to opportunities that are in fashion industry. But he wanted someone that will outlive him and just do the business. And I said, okay, you know what, you are still very agile. Continue. If you need to come back, we'll come back and do it. He said, maybe you said you wanted to do one online painter. That one, don't go. Because I actually did the website then, but it didn't allow you to fly. In fact, I got opportunity for he says sales rep used to come from Lagos and they'd be like, this is a beautiful website. We can start giving you the Southwest distribution and we don't need to come around. That meant I was going to make like 5 million or 2-point-something million. That's at 2016 or thereabout? 2012.
Wow.
And that was a big thing. But my dad was like, oh no, I did school like till like SSE, all of that. I want my children to like, no, you don't want to be distracted. So, and I told him, I'm not doing it again.
When you think about that, your dad's approach to things, because the truth is, majority of parents are coming from their time.
Of course.
Who, especially those who didn't have the opportunity to actually go to school much.
Yeah.
Okay, they feel education is the best legacy, and you just have to go to school and get this certificate. How would you want to toe the same line with your own children?
It's not possible.
Okay.
Because we are not in their era, right? Now, things are evolving and things are changing by the day. Like now, I even find it very difficult. Like my first daughter now, she just took so keen interest in knitting. And she started, they taught them in school and all of that. She just knitting, like, Daddy, I knitted bag. Daddy, I knitted, okay. Just keep knitting. Because I didn't want to stop her. That's just like a 10 or 11-year-old girl. Like, okay, fine. At least when you start something, it might not even be that's what you want to do, but then you'll be able to like maneuver your way around. So I didn't blame them because that was the sophistication, that was the exposure that they had then. Like, okay, that was when education, I mean, it's schooling, because education is broad. That was when schooling was really a big deal.
Exactly.
Now it's still a big deal for people that are scholars, and I'm not rubbishing whatever thing they're doing. But then, now it is very, very advisable that when you are educated, you should also have something that you're doing on the side.
Because what I was going to ask is, does education have any place in,
soft skills?
In soft skills these days? Because it's like a lot of people tell you, I'm sure you've heard that statement, education has scam. So it's scam. So they'll just focus on it.
So would you say
someone told me recently that the fact is, even with AI, the only thing AI is not touching is our soft skills. So as a result, education should go away. So
I don't think education is a waste. I don't think it's a scam. Because actually, either we like it or not, okay, just assume I didn't go to school. I wouldn't have met people that took me to public speaking thing. I wouldn't have thought about,
Even starting.
I would have thought, I would have been thinking within the confinement of my environment. You understand? So I wouldn't. So education, even going to school, make you meet some people. There's some connections that I made while in school that are still paying off for me right now. Like, okay, I want to meet this person. I want to meet. There's some people you met in school. Some people just go to school to just meet people, to get connect, to have idea. You know, there's some people that it's when they went to school that they got the spark that they needed for their life. So imagine they didn't go to school.
AKA Steve Jobs.
You understand? So they didn't go to school. So, but the reason people are beginning to think education is a scam or not is because of the job insecurity in the country right now. So, and the fact remains, even we are doing soft skills, all design work and all of that, fashion designing, we're even getting populated by the day. You see people learning under one person, 25, 50 person. All of you want to learn fashion designing? Who's going to be other? Nobody wants to do. Even the shoemaking department is getting flooded too.
Yes.
Almost every answer, because the jobs are not available. And then we should not also forget to talk about the fact that the little jobs that are available, are we capable? You know, people are not willing to be as serious as those times that people read and be.
Wants fast money.
You want to go on TikTok and shake body? Get some money. So and so those are kind of the factors that we now have now that are derailing people away from even saying, you know what? I mean, when all these small children like Kirikou,
like Pella,
is buying.
Pella to an example.
Pella is even like older now. Kirikou is like should be like 5, 6 now. I look at Emanuela when she started. They'll be like, no, I want to be like her. I want to be like
content creator.
So all these people, so all these things are the factors that are making people think, no, I didn't regret that I go to school.
Okay. Yeah. So when you started So Now, you know, on a large scale, what were those challenges you faced, you know, when you started on a large scale? What are those challenges you faced? And did you at any point think of backing out?
Oh, a lot of times.
Okay.
Share
so many.
There's no entrepreneur that will tell you, or let me say business person that will tell you that there's no point in their lives that they have felt sold down. You know, starting off was not easy for me because I left home like a prodigal son. But my dad said, you know, you don't want to sell, then go. You know, they were not ready to cater for me. So I just got here. I was cutting with my friend. I was walking. And then, remember, I didn't do my primary learning. I just learned shit. I didn't know the basic things of native.
Exactly.
So I learned of skill acquisition here by the government at Yemetu Aladori or something.
Okay.
Even as a graduate, I didn't bury my head under the. I said, I will go. So I carried my peke machine that I bought then inside sack bag.
Wow.
I didn't have 15 naira to even transport myself from Favors Junction to Yemetu Junction first. I would trek it. Something almost 1 hour, 30 minutes. I'll trek it for like 40 minutes. I'll set stopwatch, I'll put my headset and listen to music, and I'm going, ha, 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 ha. So when I get there, looking nice, people's like, please, can you borrow me 5,000 today? So I'm like, oh my God. If you know where I trekked, because of 15 naira, they wouldn't know because, you know, so when I get to the training center there, I'll first grab for like 30 minutes just to grasp my body and all of that. So I learned that for 8 months because there was no customer that I was even going to sew for here.
Exactly.
So fast forward, even my brothers, they didn't believe in my craft, starting off. The friends that we went to school, they didn't believe in my craft. Both of them, most of them are millionaires already in Ibadan. When I went for service, they started their business already in Ibadan. So coming back, they didn't believe in my craft. So it was even very serious that I went for a family meeting back then at home.
Wow.
And my own immediate brother, like my senior brother, called his tailor to come and measure my dad in my presence.
Wow.
What could have been so discouraging than that? The whole family seated and your brother that knows you've been sewing for like 4 years called his own tailor to come and measure your dad. That means, okay, my brother is not sewing from me, my second brother is not sewing from me, my dad is not sewing from me. I think they said their business tribe when family and friends.
Exactly.
So my friends are not sewing from me. It was very serious.
Wow.
I've gone to this Bodija market before and they shouted on my head because I didn't have 300 naira to eat. They shouted, ooh. And I said, okay, it's about to pay corner on there. Once I go to that corner, you won't be able to follow me to the main road. But who will I tell?
Like, you know, going through all these things and then not giving up, it's a miracle, I must say. Because honestly, for average Nigerian, any small ridicule, we're out, you know. So that success story, like hitting that note of victory, we're going to hear it after this break. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us. All righty, welcome back. It's still the mid-morning show on BCOS television, and we're in conversation with Mr. Oladayo Amuso, Mr. Siri now, an entrepreneur, a fashion designer, a public speaker, and as well an on-air personality. So yes, you already shared the back-end story of, those rough days. Hitting the note of victory, how was it? Like that one major victory that, you can recall and say, I cannot forget this day. So, share that story.
Turning point for you.
Well, like I would say, we are still growing and trying to thrive, right? We are not there yet, but then a couple of times, the first time that I have felt so happy was when I was accepted by my friends and my family. It was very, very emotional. I think one of my brothers just gave birth. And I was supposed to go to Oshogbo to go and meet him. So I just wore one of my kaftans, and immediately I was coming from afar. One of my brothers was like, well, this clothes makes sense, oh.
Wow.
And my dad was like, I was in whoa. Okay. I'm like, and the next thing my dad was going to say, if I want to make something like this up and down, I want to do cosmetics. Like, after 4 years?
Wow.
As at that time, I was already making clothes, sending abroad and all of that, but then it was funny. So, and that was like, it was like, okay, I'll give you money for 2. When you bring it, if I look at it, if it's okay, I'll give you money for 2. So that was how we started. And so that was that for my family and my brothers too. They started patronizing me. Then for my friends, so I decided to do something like, okay, if you are not going to like patronize me, I'll show you the detailing of my job. So when I'm sewing, I show maybe there's a knit line I made, maybe there's a collar I just made, like stuff like this. Now I'll just, I'll show them. I started putting on my WhatsApp status and all of that. And they're like, they started with, hello, have fun now. Come carry this clothes. They bring them for one ceremony like that. Come carry it for one. And so I go to their office. We still have time to gist and all of that. I carry the clothes and do it, return it back and all of that. So that's like major all this. And then when I landed my first job, like ready to wear job abroad from, I think was it US? So, and I was like, oh God, really? Really? And one of the challenges I forgot to mention was I made that was the first time someone was going to reach out to me from abroad. And they said they wanted to start, they were new in the business too, they didn't know nothing about business, about fashion. So they wanted to start, they were women trying to make clothes. And they don't know anything about fashion. So me, I was enthusiastic, like, okay, fine, it's the first time I'm working for people abroad. So let me take this job. And it was a plenty job, like, then, as at then, 300,000, or was it 400,000 job as at 2019? I was like, wow, this is great. So when we started, I was trying to show, they said they wanted the clothes to look as though it used to look on the model. And like, some models, when they wear clothes, they have starched most of the clothes.
Exactly.
They've done a lot of things. And so, no, it has to be like that. So I was trying my best to do it. And I made a lot of shortage on that job. I made like 24 shirts.
Wow.
I didn't even collect nothing.
Oh my God.
Wow.
So later, the data said they wanted natives, so we shall do it together and all of that. So it was very challenging for me then.
Big Sam no even give us heads up.
Apologies for that break in transmission. It was due to a technical issue we had to deal with. Welcome back. It's TL Mid Morning Show, and we're in conversation with Mr. Oladayo Amusan of So Now Now. Yes. So now,
I think he was still sharing a story.
Yes, yeah, of course.
And then it was a shortage on my part. I couldn't do it, but then later they said they wanted a native and all that. We just did it, and it was back and forth. And those shirts, I had to just give it out to my guys later after like 2 or 3 years. Because I'm good at keeping things. And I wanted to keep like, oh my God, my first experience.
Wow.
But later when I asked...
It's like a sentimental package.
So when I had another person trying to reach out to me about this, I was very careful. I wanted them to see, we stated, because they were actually on my neck. They said they were going to use Florida law against me. They were going to send police. I'm like,
they were just threatening.
They wanted me to, I did what you wanted me to do. You didn't have designs on ground. I designed for you, which I was not supposed to do without, free of charge. I did it, I sketched it. They said, no, they wanted it to be done as a croquet, like design it with animation and all of that. So I want to see how you look. Okay, fine, I don't do that. I reached out to someone that does it, said it would do it £7,000. They're like, I knew they were not going to pay for it because they were even they didn't want to pay much for the outfit. So I knew it was a no-go area for them. But then it shaped me to be able to know how to deal with other persons coming later. Like, okay, you know what? We have to do our terms and agreement. Everything has to be like written down. Let us know where we are going, or maybe inside a chat that I can screenshot or keep for record purposes. So that I don't say something and you say you're not coming back.
Okay.
So, you know.
These are the challenges.
Yeah. So, I am yet to meet a Nigerian who does not have one story or the other about one tailor or one fashion designer they've actually patronized in the past who disappointed them. So, and when you talk to people who use the services of workmen, all that, they will tell the technicians, they'll tell you that that's
disappointment.
And they always disappoint you. And so how do you make sure that you meet the needs of your customers? And when you have conflict with them, how do you resolve it?
Oh, well, firstly, there's this saying that customers are always right. Even though people are now coming back and say, you know what, there's some clients that are very, very tough and they just want to frustrate you and all of that. So dealing with disappointments with clients and settling dispute and all of that is, first of all, one of the challenges we have is people to work with share the vision of your business. Let me say stylists or designers that you want to employ to work with you, because only you can, as you expand, as you grow, you need more hands to work with, and also some major things like power and all of that in Nigeria. So settling dispute, firstly, you have to treat customers or clients as like a king, you know, make them feel good and all of that. And you don't get to prove points when they have complaints.
Okay.
Even if you're going to, if it's not your fault totally, you still need to first admit that, okay, fine, they brought an outfit to you. Your work is to get it done. So if there's anything that happens, maybe there's no light, maybe you have this is from your hand. So first admit that, okay, fine, it's from their end. I didn't mean they brought a fabric that is torn. They brought a bad fabric or something. Or maybe it's bleaching or something, and it's their fault. But then when you admit, okay, it comes from us, okay, fine, how do we resolve it? Okay, fine, we're sorry, this is happening, but then give us, so you want to maybe try, make an amends about what happens. Maybe you have to take do a night over to run their work, or something, to do something, and also encourage them, okay, fine, you know, it will not repeat itself again and all of that and this and that. So we want us to always take them as first. Clients are kings because you want to collect the money from them, they want value from you.
Exactly.
So giving value for money. So you don't say, although some people can be born in the flesh, but you still have to calm down and relate with them, you know. So it's an experience per client.
Okay. I like to, before you go on, I like to paint this picture.
Okay.
Because sometimes people just go online. These days, you know, that's what happens. And they see this beautiful, you know, design.
Outfit.
Maybe it's a design made by one of the top designers, and millions went into that. But they just saw that like, wow, this is beautiful, I want this. And they bring this to you. And they go, okay, and then you look at it, I was okay, fine, this can be done. And then you say, this is the...
Price?
Yeah, price. Sometimes people say this is the price, not knowing what is actually going to go into
Cost.
that types of effort.
Yeah.
So now, in the middle of the whole thing, where the work becomes burdensome, now the fashion designer says, okay, you would have to add money. What do you mean by that? We agreed for this.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So now, whose fault is who do we apportion the blame to in that situation?
The blame is definitely going to the designer because you don't give somebody price except you have done your due diligence. Now, you want to price, especially in this time that prices are very volatile in the market. You need to confirm and be updated whatever thing that is happening. Okay, you cannot quote a job for a price you bought things last year.
Or
even last
week.
2 months, even last week.
But sometimes the problem is that the designer has never done that sort of job before.
And you want to reach out to your clients in the market. That's why you need to have customers, clients in the market. Like customers, you have your number. Okay, I want to do this. You send them a picture. How much does this cost? How much does this cost? You want to do your costing. So that's why you should not let the clients rush you into giving them a quote. When you see clients say, give me no, give me no. Please, can you please give me a minute? Let me do, so that both of you will not be, because to avoid
stories that touch.
Because that one, at the end of the day, they won't, especially when you're dealing with some people, maybe scholars. You don't want to tell a professor that you gave him, okay, your clothes is 50,000, and later you're not telling me that you're adding 20,000 or 100,000.
Okay.
They will not. They will tell you, well, for the fact that you told me this price and I have evidence. They want to take it to any length with you because they feel you want to extort them.
Exactly.
It's extortion. So to avoid all those things, do your due diligence. Do whatever you're supposed to do. Do the pricing well and negotiations, everything. Do it well before you say, okay, I arrive at a particular price tag. Because if you do it, you might end up using your pocket money to
Shege banza. All right, so where does being an on-air personality come into all of this?
Okay, so, well, let me just brief that. So, well, growing up, I've always found myself doing one or two things, maybe because since my primary 4, I think.
Press club?
Not really press club.
Okay.
I have press club, but then my teachers noticed that I was good with art. All this do use paper to do aeroplanes.
Okay.
So they told my friends, and you know what, this guy is likely going to be in a hard class or something. He's good, he's funny, even he metamorphosized into when I entered secondary school. That even though I was a prefect, I was still a funny guy. I was this comedian in school. We used to go and carry JSS1 to SS2, come and do comedy during break time. There was Facebook when I saw that Facebook had live. So I was going live on Facebook and with my public speaking prowess and all of that then. So I was going live on Facebook till one worker in the radio station. So I'm like, we need people in our radio station to come and do this and all of that. So I went there. They didn't even think about me twice because they've seen me. So she invited our bosses to my life on Facebook. Said I should come. I went and the rest is story. So we started.
Wow.
Okay, so yeah, we talk a lot about work. What do you do for fun?
For fun?
But I think we need to take this commercial.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
After the commercial, I would ask him that, or I would answer that. Stay with us.
The home is under attack, but not for long, because Hypo is here. Dirty floors and surfaces.
Not on our watch.
Dirty and stains no fit do us shakara. We got the remedy, original palasa. Hypo, go hypo.
Germs always find a way back.
No greed. Protect every day with Hypo.
Hypo, go hypo.
I play with my family, and sometimes I want to go online I just see work is always fun for me. I find myself from morning till night, 6 a.m. I'm there in the morning till 8 in the evening and all of that. So,
So the fact that you have people working with you, right?
Yeah.
So we see so many entrepreneurs complain that staff, steal from them, staff not being loyal, the integrity of people working with them, is to be questioned. Have you ever experienced something of such with any of your staff? And if at all, what did you do to, salvage the situation?
Yeah, well, I've experienced it, but not on a larger scale anyways. Maybe it's not stealing of fabric or something really
maybe they extort
important. Yeah, maybe just using some of my, maybe using some of my stuff, maybe the Estee, something I buy for 700, maybe just want to use it for their personal clothes or something or something. So, and also give them room because I know that they are trying to grow too. So I give them room to do that. But when it comes to things that are very important, I don't, I speak about it straight up. I saw you. There's no way hiding under fingers. So I saw you, and this is, I don't want it to repeat itself. And most of them are, committed to some point because I also do not act badly to them. I'm not a strict person. Or a spade is a spade.
Okay.
So when I see things that will be advantageous to them, I expose them to it. I teach them part-time, even if they are workers under me. I still tell them, okay, this is how they do it now. And all that, so.
Okay, so you're going to give us your social media handles, and then also you'd pass this message across to someone who really wants to be a fashion designer, and is like, I'd like to be like Mr. So now. So that's a two-in-one question.
Okay, so my social media handles, just anywhere on social media, just type So Now. Say in one word, like So Now, one word. Instagram So Now, TikTok So Now, Facebook, facebook.com/So Now. Anyway, just even if you type So Now on Google, to bring everything, my bio, everything, you see there. So, and for young people that want to be designers, well, you cannot be a designer if you are lazy. Yeah, there's a friend of mine that is a real estate person. He used to tell me that there's something about this your job. How you finish a complete outfit and someone will say, because you have something like this, you don't put here, you will not lose everything again. And that's why I cannot do this your job.
Exactly.
So just everything just to satisfy the client and all of that. So you cannot be lazy, and you also have to learn as fashion evolves. Fashion evolves day by day. The styles they are doing now, we're not doing them 10 years ago. So you have to learn it and do it according to how you're supposed to do it and be disciplined. Yeah, discipline is very important.
Mr. Oladayo Amusan.
Yes, sir.
Of So Now. Thank you so much for coming on the show today.
You're welcome.
It's been wonderful talking with you.
Thank you so much.
I wish you all the best.
Yeah, I'll say a life of tenacity, a very tenacious person.
Yes.
Thank you.
Going in for what he wants and then, hitting that note of victory.
Yeah, we see you hitting more of those notes.
Yes, it's the path of the just,
Thank
keeps
you.
getting brighter and brighter.
Yeah.